Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. It was done in a more minimalistic, overlapping, simplistic, geometric style, and I'm really happy with how it looks, and I think it should make for a nice, smaller tattoo. Anyway, this script was originally developed by my friend Loren Sherman back in 2011 and is the only fan-made script to ever show up on Doctor Who, which is pretty cool. And with that being said, let's go ahead and start explaining how to read this design in Sirkles. So, you start at the bottom and then go counterclockwise. And that's true for the letters inside the words as well as the words in a sentence. So you would read this word first and then this word. So here's our first letter of our first word. And letters, typically consonants, have a stem and a modifier. So we'll find what row the letters in by looking at the 4 different letter stems. And this is a complete circle, so it's not one of these divots, and it's inside the word circle. So it's not this stem which is on the line, it's this one. So our letters in this row somewhere. Now we look at the modifiers, and the modifiers are dots and lines. And this letter has line modifiers, and if we count them up, we count the lines that end on the letter stem. So there's 1, 2, 3 lines. So even though this one looks like it passes through it, because it doesn't actually pass through and you don't see the line behind it, it ends here and it ends here, it counts in both places. So that makes it a 3-line M. And then inside that consonant, we have a little circle, and those are vowels. So right in the middle of our consonant stem is our vowel, and if you follow this down, that makes it the letter E. So we have an M-E. Then we continue around to our next letter, which is a circle on the line of the word circle. So it's in this row. And there is 1 dot next to it, so that's a GH. And then we have a little circle, another vowel, and it's by itself, just on the word circle line, so we'll check here. And it's outside the word circle, so that's an A. And then our last consonant is very similar to the M, but it only has 1 line, making it an N. So there's Meghan. And our next word here is a longer word, so it's more intricate. And our first letter is at the bottom, and it's a vowel all by itself. And it has a line going towards the middle of the word circle. So that would be an I. And you can have a line count for multiple letters. So this line, counts here on the I as well as on this consonant here. And this consonant is a double line, which means it's a double letter. And because it's the same thickness, it's the same letter twice. So we have a double N here, just like this N with 1 line on it. So I double N, and then we have an O hanging out inside the word circle. Continuing around, here's our next letter, and it is another circle inside the word circle, like this. And it's okay that our letter circles overlap, so long as this isn't on the line of the word circle, we're good. It can overlap with the letter circles so long as they're not small like vowels and look like the letter O. And that adds a little bit of, balance and intricacy in this design without making it look like a chocolate chip cookie with just a whole bunch of empty, bubbly circles. Anyway, so we have our C with 1, 2, 3, 4 dots, making it the letter C. And this is kind of a special letter C. Normally you do the letter S in just a regular word like innocent, but I wanted this triple overlap instead of the shallow divot with 3 lines of the S. So this is the 4 dot C. And then right in the middle of it, not on the line or outside the word circle, we have our vowel again. So that's another E, just like this E. So it doesn't matter that it's not exactly concentric. What matters is that it's inside that consonant stem. And then our next one, continuing around, is this one, which is another N because it's got 1 line on it. And this line being thicker doesn't matter. I just made it thicker to add some contrast to these 3 circles. This one's a double line, this one's a regular thin line, and here's a thick one, just so you could keep track better of what circles are what. And then our last letter here is this shallow divot with no modifiers. So lines that pass through the stems do not count. Only lines that end on the stems count. So this is just the letter T. So I-double-N-O-C-E-N-T, innocent. So here we have Meghan and innocent. I hope you liked your design. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I hope it makes a good tattoo for you. Bye.